I would love any of the fights. I know Richard Hitchins was talking on Twitter or X. I would love to make that fight happen. In a perfect world, I'd love to fight Kambosos, then Hitchins.
All right, boxing fans, let's discuss the Vargas Dynasty for a quick second, specifically Emiliano Vargas. Now, this is just my personal opinion, and I can respect the mindset, the work ethic, the skill set, the commitment to this boxing game from Emiliano. And I think he should stick to calling out fighters like George Kambosos. I think Kambosos is a very, very great gatekeeper, a good fighter, and definitely a step-up fight. Kambosos has heart, he fights with pride, and he has some good experience under his belt. And again, I think it's a very, very great step-up for Emiliano Vargas. And one thing that I do disagree with that he's doing, again, I can respect that Emiliano Vargas is no pushover. I can respect that he sticks up for the Vargas dynasty. I can respect he doesn't let anybody talk about his pops or his brothers, Amado Vargas and Fernando Vargas Jr. I can respect that he's not a pushover type of guy slash fighter. Neither is the Vargas dynasty. They are stand-up fighters and they're a stand-up family, and that I can respect. But you're going back and forth with Ryan Garcia. You're calling out Richardson, Hitchins. You're going back and forth with the DB3 brothers, specifically Keyshawn Davis. Again, I can respect that you're not a pushover type of guy. You're not a pushover type of fighter. And it's like what Floyd said. You're going to disrespect me. I'm going to disrespect you. You're going to say something bad about me. I'm going to say something bad about you. You're going to say fuck me. I'm going to say fuck you right back. I get it. But these guys are in their prime or getting into their prime. The age gap is far, the experience gap is far, the skill set gap is far.
What's his name? Emilio? Emilio's probably the most ideal, but he's still a little kid. You know what I mean? So I'm not calling him out.
I don't give a fuck what you do. You're a baby. You're not even you're still a prospect.
Oh wow.
What are we talking about?
What do you think? Where do you think Emiliano sits in the categories? Like, is he in the top 1%?
He's top 1%.
Okay, word.
But top 1% of possibilities to become a superstar.
Yeah.
We're not talking about a good fighter. We don't know him yet. You know, we don't know what he got.
Yeah.
I don't want to use the word unfair because I don't feel like that's a great argument, but it's unfair to Ryan. It's unfair to Keyshawn. It's unfair to Richardson, Hitchins, because they're going to get nothing out of fighting and beating Emiliano Vargas because, one, he's a 21-year-old prospect. His dad rushed his career. Fernando Vargas really rushed his career, and I know he's not trying to do that with his son, specifically Emiliano. So don't overtalk, don't overstep, because your skill sets are only going to get you so far with these fighters. And the age gap is kind of far between Emiliano and Ryan and Richardson, Hitchins and Keyshawn Davis. They're all in one age group. They all came up in the amateurs together. Emiliano Vargas, again, only 21 years of age, still a prospect, still evolving as a fighter, still growing as a fighter, a rising star prospect. But again, don't overstep, don't overtalk, because then this is where pride gets in the way. This is where anger gets in the way. And what if one of these guys do send out a contract to you? I know Top Rank is not going to let that happen. Fernando Vargas is not going to let that happen. But I'm just saying, don't overstep. Don't overtalk that talk if your skill set doesn't match up with these other guys' skill set.
We know he drinks. We know he's parties. He does all this other stuff. He has mental episodes. This stuff that we do know, right? So I don't know if I was on the receiving end of one of those benders, right? So hopefully, you know, he gets his stuff together. I mean, he looked real focused his last fight, but I hope he keeps that. The thing is this, discipline wins at the end of the day. I'm willing to do what you won't do. So, hey, maybe we fight and 3-4 rehabs later, you know, we'll see if he's still able to make the fight.
It makes sense if Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney go back and forth, because that is a fight that can be made. Their skill set, their experience, their age are in the same ballpark. Gervonta Tank Davis and Shakur Stevenson, again, in the same ballpark of same age, great experience under their belt. Their skill sets are in the same ballpark. That makes sense, but you're causing problems and you're going back and forth with fighters who are levels above you in pretty much every single category. This is just my personal opinion. This is my personal take. I can respect what Emiliano Vargas is doing. He just needs to stay on the right track, but stick to calling guys out that you can actually make fights with and that are a step up fight for you. I get you're trying to build up a future fight, and most likely you are going to fight these guys in or around your weight class, but I don't think now is the time to be going back and forth like if you're asking a contract to be sent over. I think it's just a waste of time. It's a waste of business. It's a waste of money going back and forth. I get it. It's good for the boxing world, good for the boxing community, but it's just something that's not realistic right now. Let me know what you guys think about this take. Again, just my personal opinion. I just think Emiliano Vargas needs to press back the brakes a little bit, but don't let anyone disrespect you at the same time. I definitely get that. Let me know what you guys think about this take. I'll catch you guys in the next one. I'm out.